Right, welcome everyone to episode 16 in this journey through battle games in Middle-earth. As you can see, I've been doing a little bit of work on my room. I've got some nice paint displays now, and just over here, I can now display my minis. Battle Games in Middle-earth issue 16 brings us a true monster of Middle-earth, Uglúk, captain of the Uruk-hai. This issue dives into Uglúk's rise to power as he takes command of the Uruk-hai after Lurtz's death. We get a breakdown of the deadly forces of Isengard. The battle report continues, following on from issue 15's Gap of Rohan scenario. In this issue's painting workshop, we bring Uglúk's grim and travel-worn look to life using Slapchop and Speed Paints. And finally, in modelling workshop, we up our terrain and modelling game and show how to build an amazing, playable, rocky outcrop. Issue 16 also gives us a full breakdown of Saruman's terrifying war machine, the forces of Isengard. Across these pages we get the stats and profiles of the brutal Uruk-hai army, from the mighty captains to the savage warriors bred in the pits of Orthanc. Lurtz and Uglúk both feature here. We also get profiles for Uruk-hai captains, standard Uruk-hai warriors, the deadly Uruk-hai Berserkers, and even Saruman's Warg Riders, led by Shaku. Each profile comes with their special rules, weapons and points values, everything you need to bring the armies of Isengard to your tabletop. In the battle game, the Gap of Rohan Part 2. Last issue left us on a cliffhanger. Gandalf was separated, Sam was dead, and Frodo was cornered. Turn 6 kicks off with Frodo and Merry leaping from the bridge, landing right in front of Saruman. Gandalf is close behind, but rolls poorly and gets stuck, unable to reach them. Saruman seizes his chance, dueling Frodo for the ring. The two clash, and Frodo barely survives, thanks to a spent point of fate. Meanwhile, Aragorn and Boromir fight to clear the path at the bridge. A heroic combat clears the final goblins, giving the Fellowship a way out. But it's not over yet. Legolas goes down under a tide of Uruk-hai, Gimli fights bravely but is overwhelmed, and Gandalf is eventually cut down by Saruman and his minions after an epic wizard duel that rages across multiple turns. Frodo is down to his last wound and no fate when a hail of arrows nearly ends it, but Merry makes a last stand charging the Uruk-hai and buying Frodo just enough time to slip away. The game ends with Frodo escaping into the wilds of Rohan. Andy, the good side, wins the scenario, but it comes at a terrible cost. Only Frodo and Aragorn survive. In this issue's painting workshop, we're shown how to paint Uglúk, captain of the Uruk-hai. The magazine focuses on capturing his weather-beaten look, painting his battered armour, pale hair and muddy cloak with plenty of highlights and weathering to make him look like he's marched across the plains of Rohan. But instead of following their method, I took a different approach. For my version, I used Speed Paints and my first real attempt at Slapchop to get Uglúk ready for the tabletop quickly. Let's jump into a short video. For a full guide, there's a link in the description to the full video.
Mixed up speed paints for the skin, desolate brown on leather worn, grim black cloak, battle torn, pallid bone and tangled hair, for a sprightly orc head stare, grave old grey on locks unclean. Silver added to the armor, warrior skin to brown the flesh, teeth and eyes painted small, ultra matte to dull it all, game effects rust brush thin, edges bright with steel within. venture down on broken ground. Agrax earth shade washing round. Under black he takes his place. Uglúk's fury on his face.
This issue's modelling guide showed how to create rocky outcrops, perfect for bringing the wild terrain of Rohan or Amonsul to life. Using condensed polystyrene, a junior hacksaw and basic hobby supplies, the guide walks through carving slopes and adding texture with gravel and styrene chunks and dry brushing the whole thing to create a weathered, rocky hill. However, we are 16 issues in on this journey. I thought it's time we upskill some of these builds, so I took on a more detailed version. Let's jump into a short video. The full guide again is available in a separate video. Check the description for the link.
XPS phone, wire in hand, sketch the lines, shape the land. Prox and cutter, slicing clean, hot glue gun, build the scene. Foam stacked high, check the path, wire brush slope, angled cracks. Metal file, rough the stone, real rock taps, dunce are shown. Mod Podge brushed, sand is spread, coarse stones pressed where footsteps tread. Grasses lie, dry brush light, pigments fall, matte varnish spray to seal it all. Static grass, moss laid down, grass tufts fixed around the ground. Foam and stone, glue and sand, a rocky outcrop shaped by
And that wraps up issue 16 of Battle Games in Middle-earth. Next time, in issue 17, the focus shifts to Grishnak. We'll see how the Mordor orcs plot to steal the hobbits from the Uruk-hai, paint a brand new metal Grishnak miniature, and build the ancient trees of Fangorn Forest. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what was your favourite part of issue 16. Until next time, happy painting and happy modelling.